In today's world, many people, particularly Americans, often seek validation, confidence, and answers from outside sources. Whether it's social media, celebrity culture, or institutions, the tendency to look outward for approval and guidance is pervasive. Let's explore why this happens, how it impacts us, and what we can do to develop internal self-trust. 1. Historical context. The rise of consumerism after World War II, the United States experienced an economic boom that led to the rise of consumer culture. Advertisers capitalized on the idea that happiness, success, and self-worth could be achieved through material possessions and social status. Over time, people became increasingly reliant on external markers of validation, like wealth, beauty, and popularity. Example: marketing slogans such as "because you're worth it" frame self-worth as something tied to external products and appearances. This consumer-driven mindset can lead to chronic dissatisfaction as people constantly chase validation through external achievements. 2. The influence of media and technology. In the age of 24/7 media, Americans are bombarded with messages about what they should look like, achieve, and believe. Social media platforms, in particular, amplify this pressure by promoting comparison and competition. People often curate their online personas to gain likes, followers, and approval from others. Challenge: this constant feedback loop of external validation can create anxiety and low self-esteem, especially when individuals feel they don't measure up to idealized standards. Solution: recognize that social media often presents a distorted reality. Limit screen time, practice digital detoxes, and focus on offline relationships and activities that bring genuine fulfillment. 3. Educational and societal expectations. The American education system emphasizes external measures of success, such as grades, test scores, and accolades. From a young age, children are conditioned to seek approval from teachers, parents, and peers. This can lead to a mindset where validation from others becomes the primary measure of self-worth. Example: students may feel pressured to pursue careers that are socially prestigious rather than aligned with their passions and values. Alternative: shift your mindset from performance-based validation to intrinsic motivation. Focus on what excites and inspires you regardless of external recognition. 4. The role of insecurity and fear. Many people seek external validation because of deep-seated insecurities. This can stem from past experiences such as criticism, neglect, or trauma that erode self-confidence. When individuals don't feel secure in their own worth, they look to others for reassurance and guidance. Psychological insight. This behavior is reinforced by fear of rejection and imposter syndrome, where people doubt their capabilities despite evidence of success. Steps to overcome. 1. Develop self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend. 2. Celebrate small wins. Recognize and appreciate your own efforts and accomplishments. 3. Challenge negative thoughts. Ask yourself if your fears are based on facts or assumptions. 5. Cultural focus on external authority. American culture often emphasizes the importance of experts, leaders, and institutions as sources of knowledge and truth. While seeking advice from knowledgeable people is valuable, over-reliance on external authority can hinder critical thinking and personal autonomy. Historical example: during periods of crisis, such as the Great Depression and the Cold War, Americans were taught to trust government, media, and corporate leaders for stability and answers. Critical thinking tip: learn to evaluate information independently. Ask questions, seek diverse perspectives, and trust your intuition when making decisions. X. The search for identity and belonging. Humans are social creatures who crave connection and belonging. In a highly individualistic society, many Americans struggle to balance self-expression with the desire for social acceptance. This can lead to fitting-in behaviors where people conform to others' expectations to gain approval. Example: you might hide your true opinions or suppress your interests to avoid conflict or judgment in social settings. Path forward. 1. Practice authenticity. Express your thoughts and feelings honestly, even if they differ from others. 2. Find supportive communities. Surround yourself with people who accept and encourage you for who you are. How to develop internal validation. Building self-trust and internal confidence requires conscious effort. Here are some strategies to help you shift from external to internal validation. Define success on your own terms. What matters most to you? Focus on achieving goals that align with your values. Make a list of your accomplishments, strengths, and qualities. Remind yourself of your capabilities when self-doubt arises. Mindfulness helps you become aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. By staying present, you can better recognize when you're seeking validation from others, reduce exposure to sources of comparison, such as social media, and prioritize activities that nurture your sense of self-worth. Conclusion: many Americans have been conditioned to seek validation and guidance outside themselves due to cultural, historical, and psychological factors. However, by building internal confidence and trusting your own values, you can break free from these patterns and live a more authentic, empowered life. What strategies have helped you develop self-trust? Share your experiences in the comments. And if you found this video valuable, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more content on personal growth and self-improvement.